And back here in Nigeria, 15 people have regained freedom following a joint rescue operation by security forces. These victims were kidnapped from their homes in a neighborhood in Dawaki in Abuja by gunmen dressed in military camouflage. Sifon Essien reports.
Faith Aldo is happy to have regained freedom. She was among several others kidnapped on Sunday in this neighborhood in Dawaki, a suburb of Abuja. But following a joint operation by security forces, she and 10 others were rescued.
I just appreciate God for His love, for saving our life. Because when I was inside there, I was just praying that our senior pastor used to declare for us that none of a member will die like a chicken. And I'm one of them, and I am faith. I have that faith that I cannot die like a chicken, and I will not die a premature death. So I cannot die like a chicken. That is my prayer there. And all of them, let's go just take control of everything there. Send people that will rescue us. And I even thank God answer my prayer. And we did not expect that we see people inside there. And God just doing this miracle.
She says they were made to walk up the hills for 3 hours before help came.
It's like 3 hours before they get us. Like 3 hours before we jam with those people and we will escape.
4 of the victims had earlier escaped being taken up the hills. Julius Lawal is one of them.
They break the door, going down, come carry one my guy. The time they carry my guy, they stand like they carry one. Hit me for my leg. Nothing is where I saw yesterday happened. I come climb on top of my fence. Jump, come roll.
Several others taken by the kidnappers are still missing.
For now, like this, yeah, we remain now inside the bush. 4 girls, 2 boys. They never see those ones. They don't know whether they don't escape. They are somewhere. They don't know whether they are in the hands of those people. Actually,
Abraham's girlfriend is among those still missing.
As the 10 minutes matter, I said, I don't go even find her because she will fall for somewhere. She's not fine. She's not feeling fine. I pray so.
We gather that security forces are still on the trail of the kidnappers. Sifon Essien, TVC News, Abuja.
For more update, the Commissioner of Police, FCT, Benny Goy, joins me on the news at 7. Good to have you join us.
Thank you so much.
So what more can you tell us about these rescue efforts?
The rescue effort, we have finished the rescue effort. I led the operation personally. There's no person that is in any kidnappers then. All has been rescued. They have returned back to their homes. As we are coming down from the mountain, we saw those who are exhausted. We have to pick them and took them to Gwarimpa Hospital. And they are back to their homes. We have been telling the criminals that it's not business as usual. My worry is that the people kidnapped or their neighbors could not call the police in time. If they have called the police in time, we would have reacted very quickly. But I thank God that we followed up and we went to the mountain because we know their routes. We know their routes. We have to raise our men to block different routes because we have taken over the mountains and their bushes. Formerly it was their own, now it's our own. So as they were moving towards City Bay, that's where we led ambush for them. They didn't know we led ambush. And when they now carry the victims to that area, we have to give them a loud voice for their money. And when they saw the forces and the shooting that were going on, they have to abandon the victims. And all of them are rescued, and all of them are back to their houses. As at this evening, all have returned. We have to move down in the hill up to this morning, while everybody has returned back to his base. No person is missing as at now. I can assure you that, but I want to inform the criminals that is not business as usual in FCT. No matter how you plan, we know your route. We are studying your modus operandi. Because we study your modus, we have to warn you, it's not business as usual. I know we didn't get the information in time. If any of their neighbors have called us in time, we would have reacted.
All right, so I will get to the part of the business as usual in just a moment, but I wanted to clarify because there are reports that 6 people are still missing, but you were saying that everyone has been rescued.
One person is missing. No, everybody has been rescued. You can call them back to check. All of them are back to their homes. Even this evening, there is jubilation there because the people before they said that are missing are back to their homes. Before I started coming here, they were jubilating in their place. All has returned. They said they have not seen it like this before. We are prepared for them. One of my worry is that as we are talking and giving police emergency lines and lines you can call the police or the security forces in case of emergency, many people are not taking it very serious. I want to give it again in case you are in FCT or around FCT.
Again, apologies for butting in. Some will say that, look, perhaps that's a reflection of the trust deficit. But I wanted to ask you, it's like a 50-50 win-lose situation because you have rights to have rescued 15 people. The criminals are still at large. What efforts are being made to ensure that... Just a minute, sir. Who have made their target are being arrested?
We got 2 of the kidnappers. We got 2 of them because they were using the bush. We followed up. We got 2 of the kidnappers. I don't need to disclose what we are doing, but we have gotten 2 of the kidnappers. It's not business as usual, as we said, but my happiness is that all the victims are back to their homes, as at now. So we are working on them. We are not going to leave them free. They have to face the full wrath of the law because it's not business as usual in FCT, like I said.
And what about efforts at general security of the FCT? That's the nation's capital, and it's for a lot of people, they wonder why the nation's capital will become a criminal hub. What is being done to ensure that there is security or that the nation's capital is secure?
No. The Federal Capital Territory has been secure, is fully secure. There's no worry in any security angle. What we see is because we have 4 volatile neighbors, our neighbors in FCT, because of the terrain in FCT, our neighbors, we have volatile neighbors. I'm sorry to say it like that. And we are worried with our neighbors, so our policing system, our security effort system, we are going beyond our neighbors. There's no security threat within FCT. None. I can repeat, none. What we have is that our neighbors, we have neighbors of Kaduna State, neighbors of Niger, neighbors of Nasarawa and Kogi. It's only in that areas that we can see threat flashing in and trying to flash out of FCT. But we know the routes. We are blocking the routes. We have dominated the bushes. We know the terrains are so bad. Most of them mountain. Some are equally too swampy more than the swampy areas in some areas. But we are taking charge. And every effort has been put in place for security of FCT. The Inspector General of Police has been on it, and is a dutiful Inspector General of Police who want us to ensure the safety of FCT. Other security forces, we are equally working in alliance. Is united, we are going to stand. We are not going it alone. We equally have people like our hunters. And
we are monitoring the situation, Commissioner. I hope you know that our eyes are on the capital. We're monitoring things there. Thank you so much for your time, Commissioner of Police for the Federal Capital Territory, Benigwe.
But I want to give some phone numbers that they may call in case there is emergency. You are anywhere you are and there is emergency. Call these phone numbers. I want to give it again.
30 seconds. You can do that in 30 seconds, sir.
Yes, we can call 08032003913. 08032003913. 08028940883. Those are our numbers. When you see something in FCT, say something. When you see something and say something, we are going to do something. That is our promise. Thank you so much.
Commissioner of Police, FCT, Benigwe, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're still